Hey, we're live, Dave. Dave.
Oh, it's happening now? Oh, I'm behind. Oh, hi, everybody. Sorry, we're having some technical difficulty. I can see myself now. Nice to see everybody. I can't see the monitor, so I have to read through here because I can make sure I can see all the chats and all you lovely people. Sorry. I saw people in the chat room. Right? How do we? Oh, live chat. There we go. All right, everybody's here. Good. Oh, you guys saw me fixing my hair? Liz, Anonymous, a week late. Aunt Judy, Aaron H. Nice to see you. Yes, in studio. Oh, that's even better. Can you put it over here? What was your name again? Danny. Hi, Danny. This is Danny, everybody. Danny's all right. Hey, you're okay. Oh, thank you so much. Let me just work.
Oh, it's not.
Oh no, I just want to see the chat.
Oh,
But that's easy. I can just do this, I think, right? Sorry, everybody. You know how it is in the studio. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. What am I looking at? This camera or this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Right. I'm used to looking at the monitor over here. So we'll get everything all set for next time. You know how it is, studio, but we're all together and we're all here, and I can see everybody in the chat room. Is that what's your last name? Oh, no, it's not him. Somebody asked us that was Danny Latency. I don't know. Catalina's with her grandpa and her country. That's exactly what I expected her to say. Catalina, we have some pictures from Chile today. So anyway, this is the Comedy Cellar nightly show. My name is Dave Juska. I'm here with Mike Suarez every week at 6:00 on Tuesdays. Mike has a show tonight. If you were down at the Comedy Cellar tonight, you'd be able to see little Bobby Kelly doing his one-person show at 7:00 at the Pussycat, the Pink Pussycat Lounge. That's Pink not Pussycat. What it's called. The Big Fat Black Pussycat. And Mike is going to be opening for him tonight. So it's
Danny.
What?
Danny as well.
Oh, is that right? Oh, congratulations. That's wonderful. So two of our guys are going to open up the Bobby Kelly show today. That's at 7:00. So we're cutting it short tonight, to go to about 6:45. And then next week, hopefully we'll be back. But if Mike has a show, then what are you going to do? I mean, that's pretty cool. There's nothing better than performing at the Comedy Cellar. It is the best comedy club around. Anybody plays here, and you have to be good. Otherwise, you can't come. And if you were here tonight, not only would you see Bobby Kelly, you would see Greg Rogel, you'd see Sam Morrell, who I might try and get as a guest next week. We'll see. I know he does his own talk show on his own podcast on Tuesdays, so sometimes he can't make it on Tuesdays, but since he's going to be here at a certain time, maybe he can. I don't know. What's the difference? I just can never figure out who. It's a matter of the show starts at 6. I think if we started at 7, it would be easier to get guests that are on the show, but nobody wants to come out that early. But I kind of I guess we could start the show later sometimes, Mike, right? If we were in the studio, but
yes,
it seems like we're all just on board with this 6:00 thing.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I mean, you
guys
don't.
Special time for a special guest.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Well, that's true. Maybe we should think about that. Maybe make it a little later sometimes if we get good guests. But then there's the ones that can come at 6:00 and everything's fine. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing great after this new year started. I know, it's funny. There's a nurses strike here in New York City, and I'm very close. Me and Outside Steve are very close with one of the nurses from Columbia, who's really terrific. And she knows she's going on strike. And it's really messed up when you think about the strike, because only, 2 years ago, we were applauding these nurses outside our window every night. And now that it's over, we just say, you suck and you don't deserve any more money. I mean, that's pretty much the message I'm getting if they have to strike. I mean, it's really messed up that we're such fair weather friends. They're like, thanks for what you did now, but what have you done for me lately? And that is just not the way to be. And that is not cool. Am I right? I think I am.
I think so.
This is right up there with Gwen Stefani saying she's Japanese. Catalina said, Anonymous said, Colin Quinn mentioned Chile in his new show. Well, how do you like that? And that's all I have to say about that. That's all I got to say about that.
What's that?
I was trying to do Forrest Gump, but it was coming
Oh.
out a little like that Sean Penn movie with the I don't know. Um, yeah, so Gwen Stefani saying she's Japanese, she's doubling down. It's very confusing since her father is Italian American and her mother's Irish American. So nobody knows what's happening. We had a feeling this might happen once she started dating that idiot, that country singer, who's obviously ruining her in every way because he's just dumb. Like, if I had to sit in a room listening to his music, we know I'm two-faced. I'd be like, oh my God, that was amazing. The fact of the matter is, though, even if somebody sucks like country music, when you're playing it live, it's probably a whole different scenario. If the guy's sitting in front of you, like Colin Smith does for us sometimes, I mean, he's good all the time, but I'm just saying, when it's happening live in front of you, it is terrific. Remember, I think I told you guys the time I was with that band, Cigarettes After Sex, who, I listened to, I'm like, I don't know if it's for me. But then, I met the guy and he performed in front of just me and three other people. And it was something to behold. It was really, really amazing. So that can turn you around on lots of people. It's like when people see my comedy show and then they're like, "Oy, I don't want to sit through that again." But then, you sit down, you have a beer, and you're like, he's actually pretty funny at the bar. He's just not funny on stage. Anywho, you know, I so why don't we because I don't know what the timing is going to be. I don't know I just want to make sure I don't mess up Mike and Dan's show. It's Dan, right? Oh God, I'd be so embarrassed if I got that wrong after you told me.
Uttered this entire time.
Why don't we just do the football picks real quick?
Oh, the picks.
Because so if you want to look at where we are after a full season of football, if you can show up the chart, I'm obviously winning.
Yeah.
No, Nick is winning. I think Nick is winning, but it's hello Teresa. How did you know I was? I didn't even give you the link because I didn't want you to see me. I was like embarrassed. It's my friend Teresa's birthday today. Let me tell you something a little about Teresa. She's an actress working in Jersey, but we have known each other since junior high school. And I was going to tell her this, and as long as you're watching, assuming you have your sound on, I just want to tell you that I think you are so cool and so amazing, and you have been nothing but an unbelievable friend and cool person since we've known each other since junior high. I think the world of you. I just want you to know that. I'm glad we're still friendly and still in communications, even if we haven't seen each other in a long time. I wanted to tell her that anyway. So, it's funny. Sometimes the people you don't see all the time, you still have great memories of them and that they were nice to you when others weren't. So anyway, I'm sorry, my phone keeps ringing because it's I got all confused with the usually have it on airplane mode, but we're doing okay, right? Everybody's okay in the chat room and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
I only know 4 comedians: Dave, Eric, who's Eric, and
Eric
Attell.
Newman.
Right. Catalina knows Eric Newman.
Yeah, she loves Eric Newman. Remember?
No, I don't remember. What the hell are you doing hanging out with Eric Newman? Newman. Of course. All right. So there's the thing. So we're gonna make the picks. Oh, so we didn't. Did you put the chart up before and I didn't see it?
I took it back down when you were talking about your friend.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's just make the picks, shall we?
All right.
So let's just do it. Now everybody can tune out, and then we'll just go. It'll really, really quick. No. So all right, we got to do because we got to finish it, right? There's only 6 games, so it's easy.
Yeah.
San Francisco 49ers. What is it? -10, I think.
Yeah.
I'm taking San Francisco. I can't imagine anybody's not taking San Francisco. So
yeah, same here.
Right, you're taking San, and then the audience was. Do I sound stuffed up, Brian? Maybe. I always have. I'm Jewish. I have nasal issues all the time. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, just you'll look in the sea of. Oh, I see San Francisco. Everybody's taking 49ers, so we're all in on the 49ers.
Yeah.
Is it coming out? Oh, you did. Good. Did what?
Nick is also.
No, I haven't talked to him yet.
Never mind.
It's okay. I'll know what he wants. So I usually ask him the day after.
Gotcha.
I mean, we have until Sunday. So anyway, the next game is the Chargers Jacksonville, and that's weird. I'm gonna take Jacksonville. They're plus 1 point at home. I'm going to take them, even though I do like that guy with the Chargers, but I think he's been hurt all season. And I like the fact that Trevor Lawrence is a college kid. I mean, I hate that he's doing well because, we could have had him on the Jets. But he would have never been good on the Jets. So that's the Jets problem, not him. But I think he likes playing on Saturdays. This is the second game he's playing on Saturdays. It's like college football. So I think he's going to have a great day. I'm taking Jacksonville. I see Mike's taking Jacksonville.
Yes.
And what are you guys saying? I see Jax.
Mm-hmm.
I see a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah, Marcy. That's right. Catalina, also known as Marina. That's right. Then just really quickly, we have Buffalo against the Dolphins. Anybody that doesn't take Buffalo is an idiot.
I'm going to take the Dolphins.
What? Wait, is Tua playing?
I don't know. I'm just going to.
All right. If Tua is not playing, I'm taking Buffalo. And the Dolphins stink, Mike, unless Tua is playing. We saw that with the Jets. They were lucky they won that game. They shouldn't be in the playoffs unless Tua was playing. Then it would be exciting. Definitely Buffalo. I can't believe you're taking the Bills, the Dolphins. Are you doing that on purpose just to mock me?
No, not to mock. I've just been going with the Dolphins all season.
Yes, I know you have. I just wasn't sure if you would do it today. Oh, I see some anonymous Miami 2017, but that's just a Billy Joel reference. Okay, everybody's taking the Giants. It's like a foregone conclusion living in New York that the Giants are actually going to beat the Minnesota Vikings. There's a guy who loves the Minnesota Vikings on the sports radio here in the city, and he's already conceded the game. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of want to take the Vikings just because everyone is thinking the Giants are going to win, but I'm taking the Giants.
Yeah, same here.
You're taking the Giants too, and then you're reading the chat room to see.
Yeah.
Okay,
they're going Giants. I can't tell if they're going Miami or Bills yet, though.
All right, we'll figure it out. And what's the next? Ravens and so they got to play each other again. There's no way I'm taking the Ravens. I know what's his face, the good quarterback, what's his name, Lamont from Sanford and Son. No, it's Lamar Jackson. I think he's playing, but he's been, and he does make a difference. But he really wasn't that good at the beginning of the season. I'm going Bengals, Marcy. Don't worry about it. We know Marcy's taking the Bengals.
Yeah, same here.
You're taking the Bengals. And I'll tell you, the last one, I'm going Bucks. Dallas has been playing really shitty, and the Bucks aren't pretty good. But do you want to go against Tom Brady in the playoffs against a team that just shit the bed last week?
Yeah, I'm going to pick them just in case.
You're going to take Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a smart move. Smart move.
Be different.
Make up some points, yeah.
And they're going Bills.
They're going Bills, and the question is, are they going Bucks? I don't know if Cammy's on.
Yeah, going Bucks. I think they're going to go Bucks overall.
We got to go Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, we're all sick of this guy, but, he's still the man, although Aaron Rodgers wasn't last week, so it's hard to say, but
cool.
He hasn't been himself since he didn't get vaccinated.
Well, there we go.
All right, that's it. Good. We're done with that. Now we can move on. What time is it? It's
6:15.
6:50? Oh, 6:15. Oh, we got plenty of time. We're all good. I just didn't want to run out of time.
Oh, I got you.
So, yeah, everything is going good, right? I've been betrayed by my chat friends, Dolphins, a week late.
I picked the Dolphins.
Yes, I know. Has everybody been watching all the games? I mean, it was, I don't know. I like the play. I like that they have a Monday night game now. I went out for wings last night, and when this main guy isn't with us, they always screw up the order. So they put everybody's wings except mine. And then I'm like, where are mine? He goes, oh, he screwed up the order. And I'm like, so now I got to wait. I mean, I got to eat it all at once. If I take a break, I'm not going to be able to finish the 20 wings. Everybody knows that. You can't just wait because then you get full.
Yeah.
So I had 4 hot wings, then 4 sweet chili, then 16 medium. So that's 24. Shit. And then a quesadilla. And then I had diarrhea. But what are you gonna do? And tonight I'm going out. I made plans since Mike was leaving early. I made plans. I'm going to the Tuscany Steakhouse, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but I can't eat anymore. I just can't take it. They've been in awe at work because I've been really good about not having breakfast anymore. I got to cut out that meal. I got to cut out. I can't be like Homer Simpson and find that new meal in between breakfast and lunch.
Smunch.
Or did he find, something he found? How did you gain all that weight? I found a new meal between breakfast and lunch, or breakfast and brunch.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was, right? My plan B. All right. Well, should we just? You want to just do the slides? Because
Let's slide it up.
yeah, let's do it. I can see them on here, but I'm going to be a little delayed, right? Is
It's
that
up
what it
now.
is?
So see.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll just get it going. Now this is. Oh, this was the Ohio State Georgia game. Yeah, Ohio State Georgia on New Year's Eve. I don't know if you heard about the game, but the guy kicked the field goal, the winning field or the losing field goal. I think he missed it to win the game.
Mhm.
Right at New Year's. It was like it coincided with the ball drop. Everybody was talking about it. Why they continue to play these games on New Year's Eve that late, I don't know, but apparently it was quite interesting. I remember seeing it at right here downstairs at the Comedy Cellar,
Yeah.
and it totally coincided with the ball drop. It was pretty cool. And as we know, last night, if you were watching, Georgia beat the shit out of TCU last night. My goodness.
Yeah.
And now they're a dynasty. They won back-to-back college football championships. It's pretty tough. But yeah, did you watch that game?
Nah, I forgot to.
They won like 65-7. It was sick. It was a true beatdown. And then you say, well, I don't understand. Didn't Jesus help them? They're Texas Christian University. What happened? Apparently, Jesus didn't care about them winning the national championship. How can that be? You can go to the next one.
All right.
Sorry. And again, I'm sorry, everybody, that I'm delayed.
Oh no, it's all right.
No, I'm telling the.
And I'm telling you, it's all right, Dave.
Oh, all right. So I was just a couple of New Year's Eves, what was happening, which is why I really, New York stinks. I mean, look how look how beautiful London is. Look at the next one. I think the next one is Paris. What is that? The Champs Elysees. No, that's the Philippines. That's the Philippines.
Yeah.
The next one is Paris, and the Champs. Oh, I can't pronounce it. The Champs. Look how now that looks like a good time.
I
That
don't know.
well, it just looks better than there's something about Times Square which is exciting, but I don't know. This looks
It looks
like
just as annoying as Times Square, but
I don't know.
still.
This looks like a friendlier mob of people, and they all have wine.
That's
So,
because
well, we are waiting for New Year. I feel like this never happened before, and they just were trying to do something to be. But
yeah,
now, since I watch Emily in Paris, now I only want to be in Paris.
it's actually not them agreeing; it's them protesting.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go to the next one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's the question. Well, how do you get out of the crowd? Catalina, that is the ultimate question. How do you go to the bathroom? I mean, those people start piling up. So, Catalina, this was in Chile. What the fuck? This was your New Year's. What they had some sort of crazy dinosaur night? What are you doing over there?
What is that?
I don't know. It's some sort of thing. Maybe Catalina can tell us. It's some sort of event. Yeah, that's the president, right? The El Presidente, and he's doing something. Tell us, Catalina, what the hell is this? Oh, she says, don't ask. It's something. It's some event. It's a nighttime event. They're probably to ward off evil spirits because that's the
Like that episode of Black Mirror.
which one is that?
Uh,
I only saw the Miley Cyrus one.
it's the one where the prime minister and a pig, but
Oh God, that was like the first one, right?
yeah.
Oh my God, I saw that one. Oh, and then I stopped watching. That was it until Miley Cyrus was on, and I always found her rather attractive. So and now she's age appropriate, so it's okay. When she was on Hannah Montana, it was not cool. Go to the next one, please. I should have been more precise. I don't know what she's talking about. So this is New Year's Day. I don't know whether you know, but at Coney Island, they do the polar bear plunge, and they've been doing it for years. This is hilarious and not hilarious at the same time, but it's hilarious. So this is the polar bear plunge in Coney Island. Every January 1st, all these idiots go in. Usually it's cold. It was 50 degrees. So the water might have been a little chilly, but it was a balmy day for New Year's. So it's not that great thing. You can go to the next one. It's just those two girls in those questionable bikinis that I got a little closer up from. And yeah, and then you can go to the next one. So the next one is how they do it, I think, in Poland, which is just oh no, that's still the see, they have some fun, they dress up. Go to the next one, please. That's still Coney Island. And then the next one is I think I set it up where the
Yeah,
next one.
Poland.
Yeah, Poland, which just looks depressing. But if you're gonna be Poland and a polar bear, I mean, it still doesn't look very cold. Um, are we on?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it circling. So go to the next one, please. So this happens, right? This is the best. So there's the guy at Coney Island. This guy's at Coney Island. Okay, now go to the next photo. This is an unidentified man.
Ah,
Yeah. He he died. He didn't die. He just passed out or so. Go to the next two, I think, are him like on the stretcher. But it's like the thing is, this is what you expect
yeah.
when you have the polar bear club, but it's 50 degrees. So what the fuck? And nobody knows who he is, but it's just I don't know why it's funny to me. It's just stupid because the one day it wasn't cold, the guy had like a heart attack or something. It doesn't make any sense. You can go to the next one. I think the next one is still that guy. I think I
No,
just no.
it's
Oh,
slopes and
oh,
off.
well, now we're talking about global warming. 50 degrees on New Year's Day. This is in Austria. As you can see, they got no snow. I mean, you figure you're going to go for Austria for snow season. Tell me, they're global warming. What's that? And go to the next one too. I think it's the same thing, but where is it? It's in maybe it's in
France.
California or something. Does it say? Or
This one's France.
oh, France. So they're trying to put out snow from the machines, but I don't think it's going to work out. I mean, and here's the weird part. So look at the next picture. I believe is it a goat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in India. That's in India. In India, in New Delhi, it's freezing. So we're in trouble. I know everybody knows. And I think the next pictures are the same thing. I think the next one might be
This is California.
in California where they're having, massive rain and floods and everything is fakakta. There's no other word. I just love this pic. I mean, I don't know what road was there to begin with. I mean, what is that? Is that the Golden Gate Bridge totally submerged underwater like in Star Trek 4? Did those whale probes come around and just fuck everything up? Please go to the next one. I think.
Snowy owl.
Oh, right. A snowy owl in California. I'm telling you, everything is off. That owl is usually in, what do they call it? The Arctic of Canada.
Mhm.
That's where he usually hangs out. Something is way wrong. Yeah, Liz is saying we're having trouble getting snow spots on the slopes in Canada. Exactly. Go to the next one, please. Oh, that is the what do they call it? The Winter Classic. So every year the NHL has a New Year's Day game, and this year they had it in Fenway Park, which is kind of fun, but it also looks awful, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's just the rink doesn't belong. If you're a crowd, I mean, how are you even watching that game? I don't even know whether it was cold enough for it. I mean, it's just a mess. And it just looks so like they're not even using the ballpark properly, it seems, it's just so messed up. Go to the next one, please. I don't mean to she didn't go to the next one, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, I do it with the utmost respect. This is I didn't even know he died. I thought he was sick, and apparently they have to take a silver hammer and hit him to make sure he's definitely dead.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's a real thing. That's real messed. I mean, we're
They've done worse.
as Jews, we have a lot of crazy, messed up religious stuff, but that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I like when they have all these big kind of funerals for. I think the next one is Pele's. I like when they just carry a casket around for days, like they did with the Queen. Yeah, that's Pele.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to use your hands to carry his casket.
The Pope.
Pele.
Oh, Pele for real? Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. That was very funny. Sorry. Brilliant. You can go to the next one. I think the next one is what is the next one? Is the next one in Ukraine, right? This is and then the saddest of all funerals. Like I don't know where they're bringing that casket to, but it certainly doesn't have the pomp and circumstance. Like it does, but like, are they planning a Viking funeral? Why would you ever have to transport a casket in a boat like that? I don't know, unless you're planning to light it on fire.
I think they're smuggling guns.
It seems like something is up. Let's go to the next one so we get out of this. Well, actually, it's just going to get more depressing. There's more
Ah,
death and destruction to go. Of course, you might have heard about Adam Rich dying the other day from Eight is Enough. Those of you who might be around my age probably remember this kid. He was very adorable. He was the breakout star. Everybody loves the little kid and whatever the family. Everybody likes Rudy from the Cosby Show. This was the Rudy. Yeah, with that bowl haircut that my mother gave me, unfortunately, when I was in junior high, which is why I am saying to Teresa, thanks for being my friend. Oh my God. You walk around like that. Sure, it looks cool now, but in pictures, then again, go to the next one. The next one, right. The next one is, I believe, a cast photo of Eight is Enough. You might remember this show. Now, the guy on top is Grant Goodeve. I mean, we've been making fun of that guy's name for years. When I was in college, we were like doing a version of Raisin in the Sun starring Grant Goodeve. That was the joke, of course, because I don't know why. I can't remember who the other person was too, but it's ridiculous. But in the pilot, does anyone know who Grant Goodeve replaced? Does anybody know the answer in the chat room? If you go to the next picture, you will find out. He was unbelievable. He replaced fucking Mark Hamill. I mean, and why did Mark Hamill leave? I don't know. No, we know.
Corvette Summer.
What happened? Well, yeah. Actually, that's exactly what happened. Is he wanted to concentrate on movies. And the thing was, he had already filmed Star Wars, but they were like, well, I'm still going to need a series. I'm just doing movies. Nobody knew that Star Wars was going to be the shit. This was 1977.
He thought he was going to be doing Corvette Summer 3.
Exactly. So he filmed it and he was like, but he left to film Corvette Summer.
Oh, wow.
Because he didn't know they were going to film Star Wars. He didn't know there was going to be a sequel. He didn't know. He was like, no, I want to make movies. I want to make Corvette Summer. And in fact, that accident that, caused everybody problems is that way they weren't going to let him out of his contract, but the accident somehow got him out. So
he wasn't pretty enough anymore.
Exactly. But boy, I love the fact that he was in. God, you think about those career trajectories, it's so fascinating. Okay, let's go to the next one. What is it? I can't. Oh, right.
Macchio.
That's what I remember from Eight is Enough was when Ralph Macchio joined the cast. I can remember it. I never watched the show. I never liked it.
Me neither.
But I remember watching him on the show, and I liked him because I think he had that accent. Meanwhile, I just heard breaking news. If you're an idiot, he apparently auditioned for Back to the Future, but lost out because of his accent. I would never tell somebody that because you want to be like, he always wants to be known as an actor. So as an actor, you should be able to get rid of that accent. We enjoy your accent, but you're an actor.
Yeah, well, I mean, him and Tony Danza.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Tony Danza's an idiot. Ralph Macchio seems okay. Yeah. I remember he was singing this song, which I played with a girlfriend. He was singing Heaven, I'm in heaven to make out with this girl. And he was singing it. He was doing some sort of dance move. And I remember I tried those dance moves with a girl in 1986. That would have been about 5 years after I saw that one scene. It's the only episode of Eight is Enough I've ever seen. Let's move on. I don't remember whether Adam Rich was next or
Adam Rich on Love Boat.
Yeah. I mean, this kid, why he was so upset about living, he had a lot of drug. I mean, the guy did everything I wanted to do as a kid. I mean, he was on the love. Now, if you go to the next picture, not only is he in the circle of the Love Boat, which is all I wanted, but he gets to go and see how the ship is. I don't think they ever let anybody up there.
Yeah, I thought that was Paul Williams.
This isn't just sitting at the captain's table. He gets to see how the ship works. I mean, the only person they let up was Kate Winslet in Titanic. But if you go to the next one, then it just gets to this level of fuck this kid. He's look, he gets to work with Bill Cosby. All right, maybe that one's not so great, but that's Bill Cosby and Elliot Gould. I mean, this guy had it all.
Yeah.
And the next one is this is the best one of all. He gets to be on the fucking $6 Million Man, the Christmas episode. It's called a Bionic Christmas Carol, I think, and that's Steve Austin. And the so it's as you can see, it's the kids, it's him and his sister, played by Quinn Cummings, who's going to be a big star in what is it, the Goodbye Girl coming up. I follow her on Twitter. I'm dying to have her on the show. Quinn Cummings, are you kidding me? She was unbelievable in that one movie, and then she ended up on a show called Family, which was very much like Eight is Enough, but not as hilarious as Eight is Enough's not funny. Anyway, if you go to the next picture, oh, and you can see actually in that the previous one, well, he played Scrooge. That's of course Mr. Hand from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the great way. Well, that you can see. Do you see who their dad is? It's Dick Sargent from Bewitched.
Oh,
I mean, fuck this kid. He's so depressed. This would have been a dream come true for me.
I thought it was Red Skelton.
No, it's Dick Sargent, the harrier of both Dicks from Bewitched, and you get to work with Ray Walston from My Favorite Martian and Fast Times, Lee Majors, Dick Sargent, and Bill Cosby at the time would have been okay. But I mean, and then you're upset about your career. Come on. I dreamed that that was my career, like that I already had that, and now I have this one. At least if I had this career, the career I have now, whatever that career is, and I'm using career in quotes. If I had done this before, then it wouldn't have felt so bad, and then people would have been like, well, he was a child actor, but at least he doesn't do a lot of drugs. You can go to the next one. I don't know what it is. Do I have more?
Zapped.
Oh, right. Of course. So now, of course, this is why I got angry, because Willie Ames gets to do the awesome Zapped movie. So this is making him furious. Well, okay, let's say it's not making him furious, but the next picture definitely would make anybody furious. Everybody wanted to have sex with Heather Thomas. And this is a classic scene in Zapped where you couldn't make this movie today. He lures her into bed, takes a photograph of her, and sends it to her boyfriend. It's pretty bad. But in the day,
Bible man,
we were like, ha, 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 that Willie Ames, he really gets it.
He always wanted more out of Ralph Malph was date rape.
The what?
He's Ralph Malph with more date rape.
Yeah. Well, that's why they had to make it a movie. It couldn't be on TV. Then they went to Charles in Charge, where Scott Baio was doing the date raping. But I am positive that he waited for Nicole Eggert to be 18. Scott Baio is no fool. She can say all she wants, but I guarantee he had her license and registration and waited for the proper day. I'll go to my grave saying that. He was no idiot. He slept with the most beautiful women that we'll ever know in our lifetimes. Anybody that you thought was hot in the 80s, Scott Baio somehow, some way, Chachi, slept with all of them. What's the next one? Is there another one?
Bears.
I don't side with the man in every case, Anonymous. I do not. I absolutely do not. If you listen to my podcast, I get I'm teaching a course on Clueless because I'm trying to get women involved. I mean, I guess we're talking about two separate things, but I certainly do not. But with Scott Baio, yes, I am. I don't know why. He's kind of my hero. Anyway, yes. So this is, what is it? A bearskin festival in Romania, where, again, one of those places where, is this a real town? They, how can you take the city? They're doing this to ward off evil spirits. And if you're doing this in 2023, I don't know what to tell you anymore. Just Romania is really right. Only the handsome men. That's right. Well, I see what you're saying. Chris Noth, Woody Allen. Well, yes, I did take all of their sides. That's true. You're right. Damn it. Well, I just hoping for the best than the people that I know. So let's go to the next one. I see what you're saying now. No, Anonymous, though. Oh, and of course, yeah, that's just a cat. I mean, we love pictures.
Pretty cool
cats.
cat.
Yeah, it's a cool cat. I think that's the last one.
Got its own business.
Yeah, right.
Selling brochures and math.
Well, we love those cats that hang out at the delis, I just like the sunglasses, and that's the last one, right?
Let me make sure. Yeah, it's the last one.
Yeah, how could you have to end on that
You
one.
can't
That's
top
pretty
that
good.
cat.
No, you can't top that cat thing, and we're right on schedule. See, we got like 5 minutes left. It's perfect.
Cool.
Um, so well, now what? I shot my load, as you might say, and I was so worried we were going to run out of time. And I love, it's funny. I'm like, I don't mind not doing the slides, but when I get so excited about them sometimes when I'm putting them together. If somebody I see, Adam Rich, and I'm like, what, I can do a deep dive here and really find some stuff. And I love when that happens, when I get the other pictures that are totally not what we were talking about, but they're like super fun. Mike, are you performing this week or weekend?
Not this weekend, just that show tonight, and then end of the month I'll be with Rich Voss at the Plano House of Comedy.
At the where?
Plano House of Comedy. It's in Dallas.
And then you're going to come back here again?
I'll be back.
No, but I know you're going, like you said, you're going to be back here for the next 3 weeks. You're going back to Dallas and then just come back like real quick?
I'll be in Texas for like a couple of weeks and I come back.
Oh, that's after you leave again. So in February, you're doing the Rich Voss thing.
No, the end of this month.
Oh, when you're gone. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I leave for that.
I thought you said you were here for, I get confused of his schedule.
I
I mean, Dan, have you ever seen a guy like this? He's bi-coastal, if you consider the Mississippi River one of the coasts. Dan, where are you going to be performing? Well, you're performing tonight.
Tonight I'm at the Cellar with Bobby. Tomorrow night I'm going to be at West Side Comedy Club with Bobby Kelly, Joe List, and Judy Gold.
Oh.
And then Thursday night I'm going to be in Somerville, New Jersey with the Reverend Bob Levy.
Ugh. Well, I like the Somerville, New Jersey, but the Reverend Bob is a little much. But oh God, see, that's why I can't even think about it. I almost well, let's not talk about it. But that's great. That's great that you're doing a lot of work, and I like Dan. He's my new friend because he also went to a Jewish summer camp, but a lot different than mine. Because I've shown pictures of the summer camp we went to here, and it's like awful. Like just they showed pictures of me in the play, and just everybody's wearing different clothing. Like we were wearing baseball uniforms, but everybody's wearing different. Like I feel like your camp would have a costume designer. No, they did. Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Then what I was going to tell you is that like my camp, we slept in tents, 4-man tents with a concrete floor. It was awful. And my nieces did something there and they said those tents were still there. The same ones from the 70s. They smell and they've never been replaced. It was awful. Absolutely awful. But then we went to as I got older, they had a better camp where it was still the same system. It was just too I don't know. I thought Jewish camps like were supposed to be more richy. I don't know what happened. That's when I found out we were poor. My parents never told me. They just showed us by sending us to this camp. It is kind of funny that we didn't know that. Where did you grow up?
Flemington, New Jersey.
Oh, you grew up in Flemington. Oh, did you know
Flemington?
What?
Why do you know Flemington?
I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, really?
I'm from Edison.
Oh, wow. My mom grew up in that area.
She did?
Yeah. Where's Tasty Sub Shop?
Oh, right. That's in it. Right on Plainfield Avenue.
Yeah.
I go there all the time. I tell everybody about Tasty Subs. Wait, how old's your mom?
I'm a really bad son. I wish you didn't ask that question. I know her birthday. I don't know.
Well, what's her name?
Donna Levinston is what you would have known her as.
I wonder if we're the same age and we went to school together,
It's possible.
That Tasty Subs place, everybody knows. If you listen to Just Gal in the City, my podcast, and on this show, everybody knows Tasty Subs. That's the Obama goes there.
Yeah, and then so do you know about Just Subs? Do you know the update with what happened?
No.
It's one of the old employees at Tasty Sub shops opened up their own sub shop called Just Subs and stole the entire menu. Like the whole thing's exactly the same. So now number 1 at Tasty Sub shop is the same as the number 1 at Just. The whole thing's changed.
How is he getting away with that?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but
wow.
There's a Just Subs near me, so we get all the
near Flemington
there's
or where you live now.
There's one in Somerville. There's multiple locations.
So Flemington is where I believe Richie Knuckles used to have a place. Do you know about him?
Richie Knuckles?
Yeah. Have you ever heard? No. He used to run a video arcade there.
He sounds like a prop comic.
He does. He's out of his mind. And it was in Flemington. And we used to go there because he had all the video games before just around the same time when that amazing movie came out, The King of Kong, with the Donkey Kong craze and Billy Mitchell and all that stuff. He was running a place in Jersey that had, we would go there, and Friday nights for $10 you could just play for 4 hours. And it was great, the old school machines. And it was in Flemington. You don't know about it?
No, it's the first I'm hearing of it.
Oh, I think it was called Richie Knuckles. I mean, that was his name, but he also I think that was the name of his place. And then he moved to another location. Now I don't know what's happening with him, but it was awesome. And he had a video camera, so we would watch just people. My friend Joe would just watch people play like at our house.
Oh,
Like,
wow. That doesn't sound sketchy at all.
We had a problem. You know how I.
I'm not saying you guys were sketchy, but the camera itself.
Oh no, we're sketchy. Well, anyway, that's our show for today because Mike and Dan have to perform tonight. I have to go to dinner at, ironically, the guy that stole Wolfgang thing. The exact same scenario as Tasty Subs is happening where I'm going
to
see.
Steal a sub menu? It's not really a copyright baloney. I mean,
well, he's got a point, but I mean, if it's the number one is the same as the number one, I mean, all you have to do is change the numbers and nobody would even know. I feel bad.
He wanted the whole point was he wanted people to know. He wanted to get people who had the nostalgia for
right, of course.
Sub.
Yeah, and my friend Mike Radovanik from school, who might have gone to school with your mom too, owns Edison Sub Shop in Edison on Woodbridge Avenue, and I've never gone there, and I feel bad about it, but I'm nervous to see him. I haven't seen him in a long time, so
cool.
But I should go to his place.
All right.
I don't know. And have you been to White Rose System too? Do you know about that? Your mom tell you about that?
White Rose? No, I don't know.
Oh, it's a pretty good hamburger place. All right, we got to go.
Yeah.
These guys got to pack up. Yep.
Make sure you listen to Retrospective Promenade.
What's the movie?
This coming up, I can't remember. Remo Williams is the last one. We're gonna watch White Lightning with Burt Reynolds this week.
That's fun. I am dying to see that movie, Megan. I can't even wait. My friend Lindsay saw it. She said it's great. She's gonna go. We might go on Monday. I mean, I got to see that movie. That looks amazing. And anyway, Mike and Dan will be obviously at the thing tonight, and then in the coming weeks we'll give you more information. We'll keep you updated on Dan too. Maybe he'll be here on every week from now on or something. But yeah, otherwise listen to Just Gallon City, of course. And Billy Joel this week, we have, I think it's called Time and Time Again. It is a really crappy song from his old band called The Lost Souls that it's just right out of Spinal Tap, that they had to change their name to the New Lost Souls because there was already a band and the New Originals, and he came from the band called the Lovely Lads. It's all Spinal Tap entwined. That's all we talk about because the song is worthless and garbage, but it's the first song he ever wrote pretty much, so we have to talk about it. Otherwise than that, we'll see you next Tuesday, probably right here. Who knows who might come in on the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show, but we'll see you all. Thank you for the chat room. Thank you for everybody watching at home. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Dan. We'll see you next week on the Comedy Cellar Nightly Show. Good night, everybody.